Hi everyone, Carl here from Sydney, Australia. This is a video that was requested by Yumi and Jack on narrative tenses. In this video I'm going to give you a short summary on the three major narrative tenses in English: the past simple, the past continuous, and the past perfect. So Yumi and Jack, I hope you enjoy this and find it useful. We're going to start with past simple and take a quick look at it. So the first use of past simple is with past simple and a verb be to describe the location of someone or something in the past. For example, if you look at this, this happens all the time. And you want to know, where was it? Where was my wallet? It says it was on the ground. So verb be was and the location on the ground. You're showing your family some beautiful photos and they ask you, well, where were you? Where were you in this photo? Where were you? Of course, we were in Egypt. Beautiful country. The next thing is to describe a person or thing in the past. So to describe a noun. So you can see in the past, maybe, I don't know, 20 minutes ago, they were at a concert and someone asked them, how was it? Yeah, how was the concert? How was it? Said, that was great. So you have verb be, and then the adjective, great. Or maybe you have a beautiful photo like this. And of course they say, well, we were very happy. And why wouldn't you be? Everyone's happy on their wedding day. Here's another example. To give information about a person or thing in the past, you also use verb be. So you can see that picture. It's a couch. But you have a dog who lives with you. And the dog says, that's right, it was a couch. It was a couch, and then I got hungry. And look at this kid, so cute. Is this the same person? Yes. But he has a different job now. So he says, I was an actor. So, past simple verb be for nouns, adjectives, and locations. You can say, I was, he was, she was, it was, I wasn't, he wasn't, she wasn't, it wasn't. Was I? Was he? Was she? Was it? You can say, you were, and you can be for you one person in front of me, or you a group of people in front of me. We were, they were. You weren't. We weren't. They weren't. Were you? Were we? Were they? We also use past simple for other verbs. Verbs involving actions or opinions or thoughts. And we can use it to describe one action in the past and it's finished. So for example, now it's Tuesday what happened on Monday? What did you do? What did you do on Monday? He says, I played tennis. Or maybe I played soccer, or I played football, I played basketball. Doesn't matter. It's one action in the past and it's finished. And we can also use it to describe a series of finished events in the past going forward in time. So in this case, you look at this. On Monday, there are two different actions. The first one, and then the second one. So he says, I washed the car, then I cooked lunch. So I washed the car, that action finished. Then I cooked lunch, and that action finished. So for finished actions in the past, it's the same for all of them. So I cooked, you cooked, it cooked, we cooked, they cooked, he cooked, she cooked. I didn't cook, you didn't cook, it didn't cook, we didn't cook, they didn't cook, he didn't cook, she didn't cook. Did I cook? Did you cook? Did it cook? Did we cook? Did they cook? Did he cook? Did she cook? So remember, this is for finished actions in the past. Now let's look at past continuous. Past continuous is a little bit trickier to understand, but think about present continuous. It's only talking about things in progress now. Past continuous is the same idea, but for the past. So if we look at this situation, talking about the action taking place right at this time. And they're in the middle of the action. So I'd say, I was watching TV with my boyfriend at 7 p.m. I was watching TV with my boyfriend at 7 p.m. I was in the middle of watching TV. And here's another example. At that exact time in the past. Said, I was waiting for the train at 3 p.m. This is me. Yes, I was waiting for the train at 3 p.m. I was in the middle of that activity. You can also use it to describe when one long action is interrupted by another action. So you can see this lady, and she's definitely interrupted. It says she was walking when she fell over. Whoops. She was walking when she fell over. The interruption. Oh dear. You know the situation. Every rainy day. So the other lady's talking about yesterday, and she says, he was walking when a car splashed him. Yeah, the car hit the puddle and water went all over him. He was walking when a car splashed him. So, the past continuous for actions in progress at a specific point of time in the past, at 3 o'clock, or at 7 o'clock, or when the car splashed you, or when you fell over. So you can say, I was walking, he was walking, she was walking, it was walking. I wasn't walking, he wasn't walking, she wasn't walking, it wasn't walking. Was I walking? Was he walking? Was she walking? Was it walking? You were walking. We were walking. They were walking. You weren't walking. We weren't walking. They weren't walking. Were you walking? Were we walking? Were they walking? Now let's look at the past perfect. If the past simple is an action in time, finished, and then the next action, and finished, then the next action, finished, the past perfect is the opposite. It's an action in the past that's finished, and you want to describe what happened before that action. So you have to go backwards in time. So let's take a look at the past perfect. So the past perfect to describe what happened before a finished action in the past. So you can see now two ladies are talking. She says, he was angry. And you want to know why. Why? Why was he angry? Well, because his team had lost the match. Ah, now I understand why he was angry. His team had lost, quite badly too. And then you look at this guy. Wow. Says, I didn't recognize him. You think, well, why? Why didn't you recognize him? Yeah, why didn't you recognize him? Something must have happened before. And it's because he had lost a lot of weight. Aha. Okay, now you understand. Because he had lost a lot of weight. That's why you didn't recognize him. So the past perfect to describe what had happened before a finished action in the past. And it works like this. I, you, it, we, they, he, she, had, and past participle. Hadn't, past participle. Or had I, had you, had we, had they, had he, had she, had it, and past participle. So the past participle is the third column. So am is are is present simple. Yeah, was were is past simple, but been is the past participle. So here's some other examples of the past participle. For example, take, that's every day. Took, past simple. Taken, that's the past perfect. Okay, in summary, past simple. With verb be, it's used for nouns, location descriptions, and adjectives in the past. When you're using it with base verbs, it's used for one action in the past and finished, or a series of actions going towards now that are finished. Past continuous, it's an action in progress at a specific time in the past. For example, at 6 o'clock yesterday, at 7 o'clock yesterday. Or when an action is interrupted. For example, I was walking along the street when I fell over. The past perfect is used to describe what happened before another action in the past. So for example, I couldn't get into my house. Why couldn't you get into your house? Because I had lost my keys. Ah, easy. Alright, Jack, Yumi, and anyone else who's watching, I hope you found this video useful. And if you did, let me know and I'll make some more for you guys. Alright, thank you very much. Bye.